So I want to get on here real quick, you guys, and talk to you a second about body fat, okay? A lot of people have a lot of questions about body fat, scale fluctuations, and I talk about it all the time, but I didn't really ever like concrete it down in a video for you to a point where it makes enough sense, I guess, because everybody still wonders and they ask me questions about it all the time. And so I might be sending you this as one of my clients or one of people asking questions on Instagram or something to give you a better idea of what I'm talking about, or you could just be a rando. Either way, it's gonna help you a ton right here. If you have questions about why your weight's gone up or down or how body fat actually works, I'm gonna give you the real science, the real answers. Subscribe to my damn channel right now, all right? Thank you. So, body fat, ladies and gentlemen, what happens all the time, people are trying to lose weight, right? They're on a weight loss journey, a fat loss journey, and you wake up one day and you've gained weight, or the scale's gone up. You've been doing things right, but the scale has gone up, and now you're freaking out, worried, wondering, maybe it even goes up a few days in a row or something happens, and people panic. People freak out. They think they're off course. They think they're doing the wrong things. They think whatever they're doing isn't working. Now it's time to change everything. Get a different coach, get a different program, change your approach, whatever. And the answer is 99.9% of the time, that's just a natural fluctuation, right? It could be happening from your hormones. It could be happening from having more salt in your diet. It could be happening from literally what you ate or how much water you drank, or all these different things could be causing the scale to fluctuate. The last thing it probably is that you gain fat overnight, okay? A lot of you don't understand exactly how hard that is to do, and that's what I want to talk about in this video. So literally, for you to gain a single pound of body fat, ladies and gentlemen, it takes 3,500 calories over your caloric maintenance. So let me say that again. To gain 1 pound of body fat, 3,500 calories over your caloric maintenance. Do you even know how much that is? 3,500 calories over? It's insane. So like, if we take me, right? Coach Rye right here. Let's say for shits and giggles, my maintenance is 2,500 calories, all right? So it takes 2,500 calories for me to maintain my current body weight. If it means that I'm gonna maintain, it means I'm not gonna lose weight, but I'm also not gonna gain weight. And so 2,500 calories will do that for me. So for me to actually have gained 1 pound, one single pound of body fat, if I woke up the next day and I weighed in and I was like, oh no, I gained a pound, I freak out and think it was body fat, but it would mean that I would have to have had 3,500 calories over my caloric maintenance of 2,500. In other words, 6,000 calories in a single day. All right. So a lot of people are like, oh man, the scale went up 4 or 5 pounds. I'm freaking out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do. That would mean that you would have had some crazy 20,000 calories, 30,000 calories in a single day for most of you. It's crazy. 15 to 30,000 calories in a single day is not something people do on accident. So if you're doing your diet, if you're paying attention to your macros, if you're doing your training, you got your nutrition dialed, you're following everything, it is really, really likely, ladies and gentlemen, watching this video now, if you're seeing scale fluctuations, that it's just natural fluctuations in the scale. A lot of people don't know this, but your body will naturally fluctuate between 5 and 10 pounds in a single day already. If you weigh yourself literally at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., you're going to be different weights every time. And it's because your body is fluctuating as it goes through its normal metabolic processes, normal eating habits, normal bathroom habits. All these things change your weight throughout the day. So it can be dramatically influenced just by a few things. Like you could go eat a high sodium meal and gain 10 pounds overnight and just water weight. You could drop your carbs and eat more carbs, or have any of these things happen. It's going to change your weight, but it's not actually changing your body fat percentage, okay? So the scale doesn't really matter at all when we're talking about weight or body fat, right? It matters, what most people, in other words, want to see is the body fat. So if you have a low body fat percentage, what do you care what the scale says, right? Like, are you going off of numbers, or are you going off how you look, right? So if the scale's going up and down, you're not really caring so much about that. You're caring that you're correlating it, meaning you're getting fatter, or that you're not working for fat loss. But the truth is, fat loss and all that doesn't occur on a scale. It happens in its own fat loss processes, okay? So a lot of times, if you're going up and down in weight, it's just hormones. It's just, what you ate. It's just the water. It's something different. It's not the fact that it's a actual fat gain, okay? 3,500 calories per fucking pound of body fat, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it takes for you to gain body fat. That's literally so hard to do. It's crazy. You can definitely do it if you eat a whole pizza, drink a 12-pack of beer, have a couple packs of ice cream, whatever else, but you know, it's not common that if you're staying on course with your macros, you're staying on course with your training, that you're going to have that problem. So the truth is, if you're doing those things, if you're on track with your training, on track with your nutrition, stop fucking worrying about the fluctuations in the scale. Keep consistent with your training, keep consistent with your nutrition, keep improving and getting better and staying on course. And you're probably going to be where you want to be, okay? A lot of that depends, but a lot of that comes down to being consistent. You got to be consistent. That's going to be the big ticket win item for you all the time. Make sure that you stay consistent. Make sure that you're on point with your nutrition, your training. Don't do these generic fucking bullshit plans. Get something custom, do something custom, and adapt for yourself as you go. Super critical that you adapt. You have to adapt. It has to be an adaptive process, okay? Don't do generic shit, and don't freak out when the scale fluctuates. I'm telling you right now, Coach Rye to you, do not freak out when the scale fluctuates. It will fluctuate. It's natural. It's normal. What matters is the body fat. So unless you're overdoing your calories by 3,500 or 20,000 or 15,000, you don't need to worry. So stop worrying. Stay focused. Stay consistent. And subscribe to my damn YouTube. Coach Rye is out.